Good morning, you're watching PA Harness Week. I'm Sharla McBride. The Red Mile is the second oldest harness racing track in the United States, hosting 139 years of great harness racing, and that includes last weekend at the Red Mile. We'll take a look at some of the greatest names in the business coming up, and here's a look at what you could expect to see in this next half hour. The Red Mile wraps up its Grand Circuit meet with some amazing races. We have them all, from newest superstar Artspeak to Father Patrick to Sebastian K and to Be a Magician. And many other big names as well. Here at home, Georgie Knapp keeps on winning, and Wake Up Peter was back in action. Racing's fastest paced half hour starts right now on Comcast Sportsnet.
They're off.
Hi there, Kim Asabi, and welcome to PA Harness Week. Along with Heather Vitale, I'm Steve Ross. And, well, you know, Heather, I got to talk to, before we even start the show, we got a lot of stuff to cover. I couldn't believe it. Pocono raced on Friday night, and I happened to be like getting down, and I saw, wow, Pocono action, and they always have good competitive cards. So they added a couple of cards. So last night was the 1st, the 10th, and next Friday will be another Friday card at Mohegan Sun and Pocono Down. So be there, be square.
That's right. October 17th, they added that other date. So, yeah, and I think it's also Fan Appreciation Night, so everybody should, you know, check that out. Get out to the racetrack. They're giving away a free little gift from the souvenir shop, I believe. So that's really cool.
And a trip around the world, too? No?
no.
Perfect.
That's what you're giving to me. Yes,
oh, okay.
Oh, speaking of Mohegan Sun and Pocono Downs, a week from today, we're going to be having our show from there.
A live appearance.
Yeah.
The Heather, Steve, and Sharla show on the go. All right, get down one time. That's exciting stuff.
Yes.
All right, talking about exciting stuff, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Grand Circuit took place at the Red Mile, as it always does. An incredible meet, all the best horses, horsemen, yada, yada, all there. Well, how about this? Saturday, race 10. 2-year-old Colton Gelding Pacers. The big 2-year-old gun undefeated was in town, and Heather's going to give you the 9-1, the 4-1-1 on that.
The 911, the 411.
911 might have been appropriate, as we've seen the race.
But number one is right, because that is Artspeak, the big gun that you're talking about. Now, he has gone 7 for 7, undefeated. Going into this race, he's the 2-5 favorite. Number 3 is Cartoon Daddy. He is dominated in the New York Sire Stakes. Number 6 is In the Arsenal. He's actually the fastest in the field. He went 1:49.2. That was a record for him in his last start at Lexington.
Artspeak leads the way as they head around the far turn. Cartoon Daddy up on the outside second. In the Arsenal drops back a touch. A little tough to steer right now in third. 3/4 and 1:24. So it's Artspeak at the top of the stretch who leads it by 2. In the Arsenal is in behind. Cartoon Daddy is there on the outside. The Wayfaring Man is 4th and edging out 3 wide. Artspeak drifting. In the Arsenal, room to Artspeak broke. Artspeak jumped it off. In the Arsenal to the lead. Cartoon Daddy on the outside. In the Arsenal at the rail. In the Arsenal picks up the victory.
In the Arsenal got to the front early, but here comes Artspeak grabbing the front from him. So if you bet on Artspeak, you're like, I'm gonna just mosey on to the windows now.
Let me get a hot dog.
Yeah, exactly. Well, okay, so Artspeak goes off stride. And
911 was right. What they call that 911 number? Right.
In the Arsenal, paces up to win. He wins in 1:51.3 with Brian Sears on the bike for trainer Kelvin Harrison. Finishing second was Cartoon Daddy, who went off stride in the beginning of the race.
Yeah, that was nuts.
It was nuts, and he rallies back to finish second. He raced tremendously. Artspeak did hold on for the 3rd spot. Just a little tidbit for you in the Arsenal. He pays $11.60. He was a $7,500 yearling. $7,500 yearling. So there are diamonds in the rough everywhere.
You're out there.
Yeah.
All right. Sunday's 10th at the Red Mile, the $435,000 Kentucky Futurity, the 122nd edition. Jimmy Takter was packing all the heat in this heat. Number 1, Father Patrick with Yannick Gingras. 2-5, number 6, Nuncio. Always a bridesmaid, it seems, but never a bride. Was 9-5 with John Campbell. The rest were all going for the showdown.
John Campbell and Nuncio a length in front with less than 3/8 to go, and Father Patrick pops the pocket for Gingras. So Nuncio trying to quicken. Father Patrick draws right alongside, and they're stride for stride coming to 3/4. Father Patrick on the outside, and Nuncio at the rail. 1:22.2 for 3/4. They're at the top of the stretch in the Kentucky Futurity, and it's Father Patrick. Father Patrick has taken the lead. Nuncio is trying to fight back to him and hanging in there at the rail. Il Sogno Dream third, Illustrious fourth, and Nuncio is coming back. Father Patrick on the outside. Nuncio has retaken the lead for Campbell. It's Nuncio on the inside with Father Patrick.
Predictably, it was a Tactor Haas that won, but it was the bridesmaid who finally became a, actually groom.
Yeah, because they're dudes, right?
They are dudes.
They're not fillies, yeah.
As Nuncio outgutsed his more famous stablemate and beat Father Patrick to win the Kentucky Futurity in 1:51.3. Number 2, something named Sognago Dream, a 50-1 bomber with Aaron Merriman, was third, but finished, yes, in another zip code. You think that's all we got from the Red Mile? You're not even close. More action from the Grand Circuit, the Red Mile, later on in the show. But stick around when we come back, going up to Mohegan Sun with Pocono Downs. Why? Because we feel like it.
Sevruga on the outside, working hard to clear wind of the north as he looks for a bounce-back effort tonight with George Knapp back in the bike.
When it's your time to shine, what will you do? At Mohegan Sun, wherever tonight takes you, it's your time to shine.
Hello there, harness racing fans, and welcome back to PA Harness Week. And Heather Vitale, my lovely partner over here, says to me just before we came back from break, I got a feeling that people watching at home at PA Harness Week want to see some condition pacers from up at Pocono, maybe like the 4th race on Saturday. So why don't you just do that for them?
Yeah. I can relate to everybody out there. I know what you want, so this is what we're going to do. We got non-winners, $25,500 last 5 starts. The first is $21,000. Number 2 is Wake Up Peter. The bettor's choice, he's taking a drop down a class from the preferred. Number 8 is Ideal Matters. He's getting respect on the tote board as well. He won this class last time out, but he has a tough 8 post.
Ideal Matters won last time out in this very same class. Has the edge for George Knapp now from third. Wake Up Peter, who's dropping down tonight with a burst of speed, takes over the lead as the 3-5 favorite for Tyler Buter. Ideal Matters now back to the pocket. Let's Rock Together, very consistent pacer, often hits the board. He's third. I Like Dreamin' has been close the last couple in this class. He's 4th around the turn as they stay in line single file. Nobody venturing into the wind. Colby Jade 5th. Then comes Giddy Up Blackfly Ultimate Beach Boy, and the trailer still our Dragon King. Half is 54-3, 28 even, second panel. And again, that was achieved into the win there on the front stretch. So Wake Up Peter cutting out a real good clip here, leading by about a length over Ideal Matters. Here comes Colby Jade, first over for Andrew McCarthy, starts picking off some of the lesser ones in the order, and now within 3 of the leader. 4th there on the inside, Let's Rock Together. Giddy Up Blackfly found live cover 5th, also outside Ultimate Beach Boy at the back. I Like Dreamin' and our Dragon King. 3/4, 122 even, 27-2 third panel, and still it's Wake Up Peter pacing tall on the front end. Ideal Matters trying to make another move from far back. Giddy Up Blackfly third. Top of the stretch, Wake Up Peter. Buter looking mellow in the bike as Wake Up Peter extends the lead to 2.5 over Ideal Matters.
Ideal Matters just out of the 8 post, gets right to the front, but Wake Up Peter, he takes over by the half and clears, leads the group around the rest of the way around that oval in 1:50. That was his time for his victory. Tyler Buter is in the sulky, winning for conditioner Larry Remen.
Did you say Wake Up Peter?
I do. No relation to Uncle Peter.
No, just Wake Up Peter.
Yes. Giddy Up Blackfly. Okay, possibly like the strangest name in harness racing history. Giddy Up Blackfly.
I got DW's NY Yank coming up in the next race. So let's not go there. The comparison doesn't work, sorry.
Well, anyway, he finishes second. Ultimate Beach Boy takes third.
All right. As promised, Saturday stand at Pocono, a $25,000 preferred trot. Number 2, Sevruga with Georgie Knapp. And number 1, the aforementioned DW DW's NY Yank with Eric Ledford 2-1. Number 6, Wind of the North 3-1 with Simon Allard. And here's our guy Jim Baviglia with a call.
Sevruga on the outside, working hard to clear Wind of the North as he looks for a bounce-back effort tonight with George Knapp back in the bike. And DW's NY Yank, as soon as Sevruga clears, he comes out. This one moving up after a win, now takes the lead away. Wind of the North, who won last time in this group, is shuffled back to third. Then you've got Arch Madness, the veteran, trotting fourth, followed by Not Afraid, and the mare Fortunista is the trailer. So now they're lined up single files. They come to the half in 55-4, 28-3 second panel. Up top, it's DW's NY Yank and Eric Ledford leading it by about 1.25 lengths. Good spot on the inside for Sevruga, but was used once already. Here comes Wind of the North and Simon Allard, a big burst of speed on the outside. Arch Madness behind that, and you've got Fortunista, and on the outside, not much there from Not Afraid. Up top, it's Wind of the North, just about even here with DW's NY Yank. Arch Madness into third. 3/4, 123-4, 28 even third panel. New leader here just by a notch, though, is Wind of the North. Inside, not giving in, is DW's NY Yank. Look at Not Afraid coming from far back along with Fortunista. Top of the stretch here. Outside, Wind of the North. Inside, some room for Arch Madness now. Far outside, Not Afraid moving the best of all. Not Afraid uncorking a big move.
DW's NY Yank led most of the way before wilting in the lane. Not Afraid off at 4-1 with Andrew McCarthy. Got a perfect second over trip behind Arch Madness, who happens to be Jen Starr's favorite horse. Then sprang off live cover to win the preferred in 152-3. Arch Madness 5-1 with Tyler Buter, was one back in second, and DW's NY Yank had to settle for third. Okay, stick around. When we come back, we're going to go to Harris Philly, where we're doing the show right now, and we're also going to go back to the Red Mile for more action on the Grand Circuit. So don't go anywhere.
Tonight, it's ladies' night. The lights are low, and the stakes are high. Sometimes ladies' night is just a date night in disguise. At Mohegan Sun, wherever tonight takes you, it's your time to shine.
Hi there, and welcome back to PA Harness Week. Along with Heather Vitale, I'm Steve Ross. We got more racing action for you. As promised, Harris Philly race 13 on Sunday was a condition base for non-winners of $12,500 in their last 5 starts. Number 1, BestJetYet with Georgie Knapp was 4-5. Number 4, Good Day Mate was 7-5 with the Minister Speed George Brennan. Number 8, American General with Danny Dubé was 9-1, and Mike Bozich has that call for you.
BestJetYet, Amadou Hanover getting the cold shoulders, parked on the outside of a Good Day Mate, who's keeping the pocket closed. 55-3 for the Hams. They start up the bank stretch. Mr. Perseverance now trapped in. Mr. Dennis, moving to the outside. 3 swings right in behind. Complete Desire is trapped in 7th. The trailer is American General. 8 lengths front from back, and BestJetYet's up by 1. Good Day Mate tracking in the 2-hole. Avenue Hanover on the outside, starting the waivers. They go around the bend. Mr. Perseverance saves ground. Mr. Dennis is next. 3/4, 123-4. Round the far turn. BestJetYet has the lead. Good Day Mate's had the trip. Mr. Perseverance now has clearance. Complete Desire saves ground to the inside 4th. As they straighten away for the stretch drive, BestJetYet. Good Day Mate's out for the drive. Mr. Perseverance trying to get up the inside. BestJetYet. Good Day Mate desperately trying to reach. They come down to the finish. BestJetYet.
Georgie Knapp put the pedal to the metal, and BestJetYet wired in 151-3. Good Day Mate was second. Number 2, Mr. Perseverance, a 30-1 bomber with Victor Kirby, was 4 back in third. And now we go back to Grand Circuit action at the Red Mile. Good stuff. Heather's here now with the Glenn Garnsey for 3-year-old fillies.
Yes, this is the first of 2 divisions. The purse is $110,000. Number 8, Getting Ready to Roll, is the favorite, and she was rolling up on the outside. But number 5, Nada Virgin, was loving the outside movement, and then made a bold 3 very wide move to get up in the final stride and win by a nose in 1:15.3 with Jody Jamieson and the bike for trainer Dustin Jones. Second was Ufuzi Hanover, and third was Getting Ready to Roll.
In Saturday's eighth, the $218,000 Tattersall's Lismara 3-year-old, number 1, Always Be Mickey, made his 1-to-5 odds look like a bargain as he won the Tattersall's Lismara in 149.3. Number 6, Capital Account, off at 48-1 with Brett Miller was second. Number 5, Caviar Luca, another bomber at 50-1 with Brian Sears, got third.
Okay, now in the second division of the $110,000 Guernsey Memorial for 3-year-old pacing fillies, number 7, Act Now, the even money favorite, was no doubt the best in here. She set off all the teletimers for a 150-1 victory with Brian Sears driving for trainer Nick Drennan. All-Star Rating took the place spot, and Precocious Beauty, last year's 2-year-old divisional champion, picked up third.
In Saturday's 11th, the $218,000 Tattersall's Lismara, 3-year-old paces number 6, J.K. Endofanera, off at 3-5 and odds on with Yannick Gingras, just managed to live to the wire, winning ahead over number 1, Winds of Change, a 76-1 bomber with Brett Miller in 149-1. Number 2, Some Size, Some Style, off at 20-1 with Matt Kikeli, got third. Woo!
Woo!
Is that enough action for you there, homeboys? All right, girls? All right. When we come back, we are going to see in action Sebastian K and Sweet Lou. Woo!
It's Sebastian K who's built himself a 5-length lead.
Feel the action. Get a taste of victory. Spice things up. And play to win. Mohegan Sun, off-track wagering. Allentown, Carbondale, East Stroudsburg. Always leave happy.
Hi there and welcome back. This is PA Harness Week. She's Heather, I'm Steve, and we have the 4th race for you on the Grand Circuit Sunday at the Red Mile. It was the all-age open trot, and the big name Sebastian K was in the field. Heather?
Yes, this is a big race, $173,000 for the older trotters. Number 2 is Sebastian K. Like you said, he's the 1-5 better's choice. He's the Swedish sensation, came over to America this year, has trotted the fastest mile in harness racing history. Now he has had 2 losses. Both of those losses, though, have been on off tracks. One was a good track, one was a sloppy track, so he obviously doesn't like the rain.
And he races barefoot.
But this day, there was no rain, okay? Number 7, though, is Master of Law. Getting a lot of support here. In one of those losses that Sebastian K dealt, Master of Law was the winner in one of those races. The rest of them are double digits.
Creatine is blasting for Trace Tetrick from the outside, trying for the lead. Sebastian K is right there, protecting inside position. Quick Deal is in between horses third. Master of Law floated a bit wide entering the turn. Southwind Pepino's right there at the rail. Dayline Magician is racing 6th in the early stages, and he'll drop in front of Wishing Stone. Market Share floated away. He's moving up 7th on the outside. And picture this is the early trailer, and Creatine is in front. Sebastian K is in the 2-hole second, and they're rolling through the opening quarter in 26-4. Racing in third is Quick Deal on the inside. Parked out on the outside, Master of Law is just floating there first over in 4th. Southwind Pepino on the inside is pinned on the pylons. Now he's racing there in 5th. Dayline Magician quickly to the outside as Master of Law attacks for the lead, and Master of Law ranging upside of Creatine, and these two are heads apart, and easing out is Sebastian K, who he gets out there second over in front of Quick Deal. So at the rail in 5th is Southwind Pepino, 53-4 for the half-mile time. Master of Law clears the lead, and here comes Sebastian K in attack mode on the outside, and Sebastian K is coming on to challenge for the front. It's Sebastian K with 3/8 to go, is about to clear the lead. Master of Law is now back racing in second. Creatine is third. Quick Deal is left first over on the outside in 4th. Dayline Magician second up behind him and looking 3 wide. Master of Law went off stride there. Sebastian K through 3/4 in 1:21.4, and they come to the top of the stretch. It's Sebastian K who's built himself a 5-length lead. Creatine racing in second. Daylon Magician trying to make up ground on the outside. Market share is fourth on the far outside. Sebastian K, Creatine trying to get to him. It's Sebastian K. Creatine has a shot at him. Sebastian K trying to hold on. Creatine on the outside. Sebastian K. Creatine coming on at the line. Photo finish.
Creatine busts to the front, and then Master of Law, he gets to the top, and then Sebastian K is like, yeah, I'm not really crazy about like sitting here, right? So he gets the right line pulled. Then he ends up getting to the front, but you know, it's at the 3/4 poles. I got 1:21.4. That's really grooving. Master of Law ends up going off stride around that last turn, and really Creatine is just able to trot home faster than Sebastian K, you know, just by about 1/5 of a second, right? Nips him at the wire in 1:51.2 with Tetrick in the bike. Oh wait, what? It's not Tim Tetrick, it's his kid brother, Trace.
Trace got the job done?
Yeah, Trace got the job done for trainer Bob Stewart. By the way, oh, this is so good, so good. This is the only drive that Trace had, like, all weekend at the Red Mile.
No.
He's at Hoosier Park on Saturday, comes in, kicks some bluegrass tail.
Pays about 60-some bucks.
Yeah, pays $64.80,
Yeah.
okay, and then goes back to Indiana, you know, and that's
you know
it. Grabs the money and runs.
Creatine won the Kentucky Futurity last year and maybe loves that particular track, but the fact of the matter is that Sebastian K used him for chum all year long. He chewed on him like he wasn't even a real horse.
Yeah.
And now, boom, he's back and he's good again.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
whenever they get good again, it bodes well for the future of the big races coming up.
Yes.
All right. Sunday's 5th at the Red Mile, the $224,000 Kentucky Filly Futurity for 3-year-old trotting fillies. Number 3, the big gun, the big gal in town, Shake It Curry with Ron Pierce 1-5. Number 2, Heaven's Door 7-2 with Tim Tetrick. The others all on a wing and a prayer.
Shake It Carry got a second quarter breather there. Right there in second is Scream and Shout as they head around the far turn with 3/8 to go. Vanity Matters floating first over for Dave Miller. Working closer now, just 2 lengths from the lead, nearing 3/4. Highest Peak is shuffled and pinned on the pylons. And Heaven's Door gaps cover slightly on the outside 5th. Chivalry Hanover is 6th at the rail as they reach 3/4 in 1:25.1. And it's Shake It Carry as the field comes to the top of the stretch. Shake It Carry in control of the Filly Futurity.
Shake It Curry took a $112,000 walk in the park, jogging by 4 in 1:52.2. Oh, no big whoop. Okay. Number 6, Vanity Matters, and it does. Remember, vanity before sanity, folks. Off at 13-1 with Dave Miller. Got second, number 1. Scream and Shout at 25-1. Did I do that appropriately enough? Scream and Shout off at 25-1 with Yang Jinghua. Got third.
Okay, now we're heading to the trotting mares, $89,000 for the Alarage Open for these ladies. Going by the half, we saw number 2, Maven, last year's older trotting champ in North America, battle with number 4, Be a Magician, last year's horse of the year in North America. But they were out-trotted in the final steps by number 3, Mystery Woman. We know her as the man-eater at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs, but for this one, she beats her own gender by a neck in 1:51, a world record for a 4-year-old trotting mare on a mile track for trainer Jonas Zernissen. She paid $21.80 with Andrew McCarthy in the bike.
Sunday's 9th, another Alaridge Farm open pace, and all the big girls were in this one. Number 4, You're Gonna Kiss Me or Not was a 3-2 chalk with Ron Pierce, and in a blanket finish, got there to win a sneeze over number 9, Shell Escape off at 19-1 with John Campbell, who arrived another nose before number 3, Crispy Apple at 12-1 shot with Brett Miller. Time of that mile, 1:49.3. Sunday's 11th of the Red Mile, and the lovely Heather has it for you. It's a goodie.
Yes, I do. Okay, the $160,000 Mr. Big Alarage Farm Open Pace. And
Mr.
here,
Big.
Mr. Big, remember him?
Remember him? He's great, wasn't he?
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I miss him already.
Yeah.
All right, number 6 is Modern Legend. You know, he's a slight favorite. I know he won the Canadian Pacing Derby, but that was on August 30th. He hasn't had a pari-mutuel start since he won the Canadian Pacing Derby. He's had a qualifier, but somebody's liking him because he's a slight favorite in here. Meanwhile, there's 4 spectacular horses for trainer Ron Burke in this one. We've got number 9, Sweet Lou, number 7, Better's Edge, number 8, Clear Vision, and the fan favorite, Harness Racing's richest horse ever, number 3, foiled again.
Sweet Lou to take the lead. Opening quarter up in 26-3. Better's Edge is now racing in second as they head onto the backstretch. Fool Me Once is right there in third, and Foiled Again is fourth, trying to flush him to the outside. State Treasurer off stride is Beach Memories at the back of the pack there, so forced to check up was Modern Legend. Resistance Feudal is third over on the outside. Clear Vision shoots the gap in heavy traffic, so Modern Legend finds himself fourth over. He's eighth on the outside. Excess cover for Thinking Out Loud, and Beach Memories the trailer. They reach the half in 54-1. So it's Sweet Lou is controlling the front end under the far turn. His stablemate Foiled Again is riding up to his wheel on the outside with 3/8 to go. Better's Edge is right there racing in third as they pace toward 3/4. Then it's State Treasurer is well positioned, and he looms the danger second up on the outside. Fool Me Once is jammed in. Resistance Feudal is only 4 lengths from the lead. Modern Legend is coming 3 wide off cover there. Clear Vision behind a wall of horses. 1:21-4 for 3/4. And they come to the top of the stretch, and it's Sweet Lou on the inside who leads the way. Foiled Again, still first over, trying to come on. Better's Edge locked in. State Treasurer kicks off cover, and he's coming on the outside, and despite a tough trip, Modern Legend is gaming. Better's Edge trying to jam through between them. State Treasurer, Foiled Again, another wild finish at the line of State Treasurer.
Sweet Lou grabs the front, but Foiled Again, his stablemate, makes that signature first up move that he has. Now those two really battle it out, but then coming down the stretch, they're just kind of swarmed by other horses. State Treasurer, he got a really great journey behind.
But he only wins in Canada.
But yeah, and I know that's what we said. This horse just wins in Canada.
Can't win.
You know, meanwhile, yeah, okay, we're in America and he wins. Okay, he pays one.
Wait, he won?
Yeah, he pays.
I couldn't figure out what it's all about. What kind of an organization is this anyhow?
He pays $19. Stop making me laugh. I got races to cover. He wins in 1:48-3. Foiled Again was second. Better's Edge took third. Foiled Again. Okay, the horse continues to take everyone's breath away. At 10 years old, he was amazing. And let me just tell you this. So Tim Tetrick, in the press release I read about this race, Tim Tetrick quotes, "It was a perfect trip. I'm really happy with State Treasurer's effort. You can't ever count out Foiled Again. He's a true champion." When the winning driver talks about the horse that he just beat, you know, that says something about the horse. But, you know, Timmy might want to talk about State Treasurer a little bit. So we send Sharla McBride to him to find out how he thought the race unfolded.
All right, I'm here with Tim Tetrick. Tim, a big weekend for you at the Red Mile, especially with State Treasurer. How did you prepare for that race? Going in, you were the long shot. You're up against some of the best horses in the business. How do you prepare for that?
Well, I had some confidence. I talked to the trainer, Mr. Moore, and he actually really liked the horse. He said he had a bad couple weeks before, but he figured out what was wrong with him, and he really thought he had a good shot going in the race, and I just put him in the right position, and the horse did the rest of the work.
And you got to have a good feeling about beating a horse like Foiled Again, because Foiled Again is just one of its kind.
He's a horse of the course, absolutely, and he's won every big race out there, and anytime you can outfight him is you're doing something.
All right, thanks so much, Tim.
Thank you, guys.
Back to you guys.
Thank you, Sharla and Timmy, and I know we're supposed to be out of here, but I still have one more thing to say. I had a I had a charity event recently at Harrington Raceway for Horse Lovers United, which is a organization.
Rickshaw Rumble.
The Rickshaw Rumble. Yeah, the Horse Lovers United helps care for and finds homes for retired standardbreds.
Nice.
So the Rickshaw Rumble, the people go in place of the horses, and we run down the stretch. And
it's fun.
It is fun.
Yeah.
Every year I participate. Every year I finish last. This year I had a really good reason, though, okay? I was taking selfies as I was traveling down the stretch. Now, my driver, Julian Williams, he tried really hard to, you know, kind of egg me on a little bit, you know, but yeah. Selfies
well, how much
more
worse
important.
can you do you already finished last every year. How much worse can you be? Selfies or not, right?
Right, exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Good stuff. Okay, that'll do it for this edition of PA Harness Week. For all of us here, Bruce Casella, Sharla McBride, and my boo, Heather Vitale, I'm Steve Ross, reminding you to pick up the pace, just a taste. Get yourself high on harness.
It's only natural.